American Pickers is changing, and Danielle Colby should be its new queen. Hello everyone. My name is Emma. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Even while American Pickers doesn't feature scandalous affairs or table-flipping action, it has quietly become one of reality TV's most reliable jewels. By unearthing lost facets of Americana and reviving forgotten artifacts, the program has amassed a devoted following since 2010. However, significant changes are reorienting the series. The bond between longtime host Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz had a significant role in American Pickers. However, Fritz died after leaving the series. Despite continuing Fritz's heritage, Wolfe's recent actions give the impression that he may be departing American Pickers. This is especially true given the news that he closed his Nashville antique archaeology store, and the fact that production has stopped for the first time in 15 years. It's time for a new age, and Danielle Colby is the only one who can take the lead. Colby has been the underappreciated core of the show for years, thanks to her extensive knowledge of antique treasures and her unwavering personality. She is not only the finest choice, but also the obvious one given the recent changes. In addition to being the only female star on American Pickers, Colby has always been a fan favorite, because to her eye-catching tattoos and constantly shifting hairstyles. Colby pursues her own treasure hunting activities outside of American Pickers. Colby's passion for antique hunting and burlesque were combined when she opened a Enthusiast Museum, which will feature everything burlesque and nude art. This came about after she fell in love with burlesque and performed in a burlesque show. According to the History Channel website, Colby devotes her leisure time to humanitarian endeavors and promoting the rights of others, in addition to her distinct style and personal business endeavors. The series' spirit is bolstered by Danielle Colby's innate independent nature. On the show American Pickers, Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz were well known to viewers for their friendship and their aptitude for locating unique objects throughout the United States. In addition to her innate ability to find hidden treasures, Colby is a born leader, which makes her a perfect choice for the American Pickers host position. While the Wolfe and Fritz went hunting, Colby, who was regarded as the team's leader, maintained control of antique archaeology. She also has a good sense of what can be useful and isn't afraid to voice her thoughts. Colby has been with the show since the start and learned how to hunt from Fritz and Wolfe. She began as the office manager, progressed to Pickers, and now hunts by herself. She could basically add her own flavor while maintaining the series' tone. Since many fans want continuity, she is also a logical choice. Longtime viewers would already be familiar with her, and might be more receptive to a new season, even if the show were to reboot with her at the helm. She might also fetch back other pickers like Jersey John Saleh, a vintage motorbike aficionado, and Robbie Wolfe, Wolfe's brother. Given that Wolfe is selling the Nashville store and American Pickers is taking a break, it is likely that Colby would make a fantastic replacement host. But first, Colby must lead the producers in investigating the potential of reviving the show. For over a decade, American Pickers has been a staple of reality TV. The show has taken viewers inside dusty barns, hidden attics, and forgotten garages, revealing treasures that speak to America's past. But as longtime fans know, the series has been in the midst of dramatic change. Shifts in its cast, ratings, and direction have left fans wondering what's next. And amid all the uncertainty, one thing has become crystal clear. Danielle Colby is the heart of the show, and maybe its future. Could Danielle step into the spotlight and finally become the reigning queen of American Pickers? Fans think so. And honestly, they might be right. American Pickers isn't the same show it was when it premiered in 2010. Back then, audiences tuned in to watch Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz scour America's backroads in search of rusty gold. The chemistry between the two was undeniable. Mike's boundless enthusiasm balanced by Frank's quirky humor and love of small collectibles. But after Frank's painful exit from the show and his subsequent health struggles, things changed. New pickers rotated in, Mike took center stage, and ratings saw an undeniable dip. While the thrill of the pick is still there, fans have felt that something was missing. When the series began, Danielle's role was clear. She managed the antique archaeology shop, fielded calls, and sent Mike and Frank on their treasure hunts. But it didn't take long for fans to realize Danielle wasn't just a side character. She became the connective tissue of the show. The one who knew the sellers, who understood the stories, and who often pushed Mike toward some of the most interesting finds. She wasn't just background, she was essential. Her tattoos, her burlesque background, and her unapologetic personality gave American Pickers its edge. While Mike and Frank were out digging through barns, Danielle made sure viewers knew she could get her hands dirty too. The idea of Danielle Colby as the queen of American Pickers isn't just fan fiction. It makes perfect sense. Here's why. She brings authenticity. Danielle isn't just there for the cameras. She's lived and breathed vintage culture for decades. From her burlesque costumes to her passion for textiles and history, Danielle embodies the very spirit of the show. Let's face it, fans adore her. Whether she's sharing behind-the-scenes moments